All right. Hello, class. Mr. Cadillac here, and I'm going to read a book for you, Possum at Sycamore Road. The author is Sally M. Balker, and it's illustrated by Joel Snyder. So here we go. Possum waddles through the wet grass in the backyard of the beige house on Sycamore Road. Stars twinkle in the night sky, but Possum's day is just beginning. The moon's silvery light shines down on her coarse gray fur. She has just woken up and she is hungry. Her hairless ears twitch. She listens for owls who might be out hunting. No scents or sounds alarm her. She stops and laps water from a puddle. Possum's belly moves. A pink nose and two beady eyes peek out from the pouch on her stomach. A moment later, four baby possums wriggle out. For almost 8 weeks, they have nestled together inside. At first, the babies were only about the size of honeybees. They drank their mother's milk and slowly grew stronger and bigger. Now they are too big to fit comfortably in the pouch. They need to get out and stretch their legs. There's the babies. The babies tussle and roll in the grass until Possum scoots over toward the cherry tree. Her long, thin tail drags through the dirt, drawing a line between her footprints. Her playful babies hurry along behind her. The possums dig in the wood chips beneath the tree. Their white, pointy teeth snap up the few beetles and millipedes that scurry out, but they are still hungry. Possum and her babies climb the tree. They use their sharp nails to cling tightly to the bark, then munch on the few cherries left on the tree. One of the babies searches a bird's nest. The thin branch dips and he loses his balance. When his feet lose their grip, he quickly wraps his tail around the branch. Instead of falling to the ground, he hangs upside down. He sways a bit and then grabs another branch with his front paws and pulls himself back up. He's getting the cherry. When they finish searching the tree, the possums climb down. The babies are tired from the climb. They grasp Possum's fur with their claws and use the thumb-like large toes on their back legs to pull themselves onto her back. They know that during a hunting trip, Possum will give them a short ride so they can rest their legs. They're riding on Mom's back. Still hungry, Possum lumbers around the bushes and heads toward the garbage cans, lined up alongside the house. The tasty scraps of meat and vegetables inside the cans often provide enough food for the whole family. The babies cling tightly to Possum's wiry fur so they aren't jostled loose during the bumpy trip. Look at them heading towards the garbage cans. Woof woof! Possum quickly scuttles under a bush. She knows that sound means danger. Possum growls a warning to her babies and they stay still and quiet. A rabbit tears across the yard, chased by a large brown dog. After a while, Possum pokes her white face out of the bushes. The dog is nowhere to be seen. Her little ears prick, listening for the sounds of the chase. The dog is far up the road. Possum leads the way to the garbage cans. The babies slip from her back and eagerly sniff around the bottom of the cans. Their whiskers twitch and their claws scratch the smooth plastic. Possum tries to climb up the side of a can, but her claws cannot dig into them. She slips back to the ground. Undismayed, the possum family scrambles up the porch steps. Their tails swing back and forth, helping them keep their balance as they teeter along the edge of the porch above the garbage cans. Possum nudges the lid of the first can with her nose. It slides open a crack. When she pushes it harder, the lid thuds to the ground. Ooh, she got into the garbage can. Those babies look hungry. Excited by the scent of the food, the babies jump from the porch to the edge of the garbage can. They hop down onto a paper bag inside and rip it open. They snarl and growl as they gnaw on the apple cores and chicken bones that spill out. Possum gets ready to join them. Look at them go. Ooh, that doesn't look good. Suddenly, without barking, the big dog dashes around the corner of the house and leaps up at Possum. Before she can warn the babies, the dog crashes into the garbage can and sends it flying. The babies tumble out. They scurry through small holes in the porch latticework and hide. Too big to fit through the holes, Possum snarls at the dog, leaps off the porch, and runs towards the bushes. There they are. The dog chases Possum, his teeth snapping at her tail. He lunges forward and grabs her in his mouth. Possum goes limp in his jaw. When Possum doesn't move or make any noise, he drops her. The dog pushes her with his nose and paws her with his foot. Still, Possum doesn't move. Soon the dog loses interest. He hears the house door open and he trots away. Still some chicken there on the ground, right there. The yard is very quiet. Possum lies motionless. In a while, the grass rustles softly. Possum's babies walk near her. Then slowly, Possum's tail moves. Her ears, her ear twitches, and she gradually uncurls. She stands up. Possum only looked like she was dead. She was playing possum. Alive and safe, Possum and her babies feast on spilled carrots and potato peels from the toppled garbage can. With full stomachs, the possums waddle to an oak tree at the back of the yard. One by one, they climb the rough bark to their leafy nest in a hollow. Here, they are safe from the dog. They curl together in the crumpled leaves and close their eyes against the light of the rising sun. Soon it will be morning. After a busy night, the possum family is ready for a good day's sleep. Aw, that was a nice book about a possum family. All right. Well, thank you for listening. Have a good day.